I'm Isaac, and every day on this channel we go through everything Trump talked about on Truth Social over the last 24 hours. And there's a whole ton of updates on Iran today. Let's look at this from Trump, who says, "We just concluded a very good meeting with the largest US defense manufacturing companies, where we discussed production and production schedules. They have agreed to quadruple production of the exquisite class weaponry and that we want to reach as rapidly as possible the highest levels of quantity. Expansion began 3 months prior to the meeting, and plants and production of many of these weapons are already underway. We have a virtually unlimited supply of medium and upper medium grade munitions, which we are using as an example in Iran and recently used in Venezuela. Regardless, however, we have also increased orders at these levels. The companies represented were the CEOs of BAE Systems, Boeing, Honeywell Aerospace, L3 Harris, Missile Solutions, Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, and Raytheon. This meeting concluded with another meeting scheduled in 2 months. States all over the country are bidding for these new plants. Thank you for your attention to this matter." And here's an update with Iran. While Syrians are warming up to the US and Israel under the new regime, a poll finds, and this is according to the New York Post. And this could be significant because we could see Syria join the Abraham Accords. And apparently Donald Trump says we're moving thousands of people out of various countries throughout the Middle East. It's being done quietly, but seamlessly. The State Department under Secretary Marco Rubio is doing a great job. And the big news out of Iran today is Donald Trump says there's going to be no deal with Iran except unconditional surrender. After that and the selection of a great and acceptable leader, we and many of our wonderful and brave allies, partners will work tirelessly to bring Iran back from the brink of destruction, making it economically bigger, better, and stronger than ever before. Iran will have a great future. Make Iran great again. MAGA. Thank you for your attention to this matter. And Donald Trump went to war with Bill Maher today. He posts this, that Trump broke up with Bill Maher on Valentine's Day. Also, Trump said it was a total waste of time for me to have this jerk at the White House, referring to Bill Maher. He called him a highly overrated lightweight and calls their White House dinner a complete waste of time. He is no different than Kimmel. And he says that Bill Maher was extremely nervous and had zero confidence in himself at their dinner. Wow, and he just continues posting and posting and posting about Bill Maher. And let's take a look at immigration because some pretty significant stuff happened today. But first, Donald Trump honors the wonderful Lou Holtz, who passed away yesterday. Trump says it's so sad. He says Lou was an absolute winner both on and off the field. Not only did he spearhead Notre Dame's historic undefeated season in 1988, raise millions and millions and millions for struggling student athletes and the amazing University of Notre Dame. Go Irish! He was also a true American patriot, supporting me through thick and thin and consistently speaking out against Democrat insanity, including a transgender for everybody and the illegal alien invasion. It is for all this incredible work that I gave Lou Holtz our nation's highest civilian honor, the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Rest in peace, Lou. Because of patriots like you, we have made America great again. And this is a picture of him giving him the Medal of Honor. And so let's look at immigration. Well, we saw Donald Trump talk about the Angel Family Day. And today he posts Caroline Leavitt, who called MSNBC and CNN a total disgrace for not airing the Angel Families event. And this event is when Donald Trump honored Lincoln Riley and other illegal migrant crime victims at the Angel Family Day. There was a National Angel Family Day for illegal immigrants victims. But the biggest news today is this Memphis Safe Task Force that came out of the presidency. There's been 6,801 total arrests, 1,109 firearms that were seized, 703 gang members arrested, 806 illegal immigrants removed, 148 missing children recovered. And the White House posts a couple of these people. Let's look at Marcus Davis. He's charged with attempted first-degree murder and aggravated robbery. And there's a few more of these. Let's look at a couple of them. And he is charged for raping a child, aggravated sexual battery. He was unlawfully present in the United States, and he was a Honduran national. Trump also says that he's going to be going to Dover Air Force Base tomorrow with the First Lady and members of his cabinet. He's going to pay his highest respects to our great warriors who are returning home for the last time. God bless them all, he says. And he honors the United States hockey team, posting them at the White House once again. Oh, and he just posted this from Mark Thiessen, who says, "So much for the MAGA schism over Iran." New Vanderburg Target Point poll finds that 84% of MAGA voters approve of the military campaign against the Iranian regime, just 14% disapprove. 92% agree that President Trump's use of force against Iran will help deter future attacks from our adversaries, and 84% approve of our military partnership with Israel. This is MAGA foreign policy. Regarding fake news, he reposts Pam Bondi, who says, the Florida bar investigation of Lindsay Halligan is total fake news. Lindsay not only did nothing wrong, she did a great job. And Lindsay was a former U.S. attorney who was being investigated by the Florida bar. And so we've looked at immigration in Iran. Let's shift to the economy. But before we do that, let's look at this picture Trump posts with no context, with this man holding a picture of Donald Trump with the Buffalo Bills in the background. So are these guys owners? I don't know. You guys let me know. They might just be fans. Apparently, according to Trump, the U.S. trade deficit was nearly cut in half since Liberation Day. And the Georgia Full-Line Steel Service Center says President Trump's tariffs saved their business. And let's look at these statistics Trump posts. Well, Stephen Moore says, new Unleashed property study shows that 401k balances under Trump saw an inflation-adjusted gain of $20,700 for American workers. By contrast, during the 4 years of the Biden administration, the average 401k saw a crushing $24,800 loss. Aggregate 401k balances topped $10 trillion for the first time in history, signaling a broad-based recovery from the Biden slump. 6 out of 10 Americans have IRA or 401k accounts. And this is a poll in Spanish about how you feel about Donald Trump. The question is, ¿Usted se siente agradecido con Donald Trump? And this says, agradecimiento a Trump en Venezuela se mantiene elevado pero baja, down 9.3% entre enero y febrero de 2026. I believe that saying his approval rating is up, but it's down 9.3% since January. Correct me if I'm wrong. So it looks like Donald Trump is popular among Latin American communities due to what he did in Venezuela. And to finish off today's video, Donald Trump posts this from A.G. Harmeet Dillon, who says it's the United States' duty to review data and documents of federally funded universities to ensure applicants are not subjected to discrimination. Under President Trump's leadership, the Justice Department will not allow Harvard to block access to these materials. See you in court, Harvard. All right, and that was everything Trump said over the last 24 hours. We saw that he says there needs to be unconditional surrender in Iran and that we're going to rebuild the nation afterwards. So, is this going to turn into Iraq? Well, only time will tell. We also saw Donald Trump is investigating Harvard. It's very popular among Latin Americans, and he hates Bill Maher. As always, if you guys want to support the channel, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I appreciate all the support recently. It's been kind of incredible. So, thank you guys so much, and I will see you later.